So that was my toxic thing.
Whatever.
Christina's toxic thing of the week is her fucking behavior on Friday night. This girl was out of goddamn control. I mean, sending some vile voice memos while in the middle of a bar, like, my tongue is down his throat right now. Like, I was like, Christina.
Welcome back to Gin and Toxic. I am Lily.
I'm Christina.
And today we
I thought that was so funny. And it really wasn't that funny, was it at all? Okay.
She was like, what if we start the episode and say each other's names instead?
Just
like,
to
fuck with people.
Funny? Okay.
I like lost my train of thought after
yeah,
I was like,
just ruined
I'm
everything.
Lily and
Okay.
It sounds like a glitch in the ear. Anyways, okay, so,
God damn it.
So guys, we have a really great episode for you today, but before we get into that, you already know what's the most toxic thing we've done this week.
Here we go.
And, you know, as we said in our last episode, I am on my Hinge bachelorette journey via Lily.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
If you guys aren't caught up,
Catch the fuck up.
yeah, you better catch up. Listen to last week's episode. Basically, Lily started a Hinge
I
profile
have
for me to
Hinge
go on dates
on my phone.
Yeah. So
And it's a complicated situation. I'm her manager.
yeah,
her
she's literally my Hinge
dating manager.
assistant. Oh my God, it's a mess.
Didn't
But,
go
like,
so well.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically,
We have
basically,
updates.
yeah, we have updates, guys. Like we said, if you didn't listen to last week's episode, listen so you could get the full scoop. Basically, last week I didn't go on any dates. This past week was the first, what we'll call round. First round.
Round number one. She went on
dating.
2 dates. One from Hinge,
One
the other
not
from
Hinge.
TikTok.
Yes. So
TikTok man.
Yeah, a TikTok boy. But basically, yeah, went on my first Hinge setup this week.
Not my best work, guys. Not my best
Yeah, well,
work.
it's not
It
really
wasn't
Lily's
bad.
fault.
Yeah.
So what happened was met a guy on Hinge. Well, Lily met a guy on Hinge on my behalf, and he seems super sweet, very mama's boy, and which he was. Anyways, we set up a date for one of the nights last week, and we went to this wine bar, and I was like shitting myself on
so
the
nervous.
way.
I was like, this guy is mediocre, sis. Like,
I know, but like the fact that like
Blind-
I have
blind
never
date,
spoke
blind
to
date.
him. Yeah, it's literally a blind date.
do you think
I
he'll
saw
be as
like
nervous
one
next
photo.
time? Maybe not quite as nervous.
I don't think as nervous because I think I now like got like the gist of like what to say and what to do. Like,
and they're probably nervous too. They haven't talked to you either.
yeah, they have no idea. Exactly. That's like what comforted me. I was like, okay, they know nothing about me also. So met up at this bar, whatever. He was already at the table when I walked in. Lily was like in contact with him. And
I'm like, she's on her way. She's out of the Uber. She's walking in. Have fun.
Have fun, literally. And like he gave us his number ahead of time in case I needed to like text him to be like, where are you? But the beauty in this whole process is the fact that they do not have to have my number. I will not give them my number.
No social media. No number. This guy will never be able to contact Christina again.
Exactly. So,
which is gorgeous.
yes. I like lost my train of thought for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't even know my real job, all this stuff, whatever. So I sit down. I'm like, oh my God, hi. Like, how are you? Hug him, whatever. We sit down and I immediately am like, I bet you have a lot of questions. And I was like, yes. You know, that's what I started off with. I bet you have a lot of questions. Let me answer them. So what me and Lily decided. Yeah, this is what we created and this is what we decided to do. Me and Lily came up with this method that if I go on a date with the guy and I like him and he's really cool and like everything's going really smooth, then only like at the end of the date or like 45 minutes in or something will I tell him that we have a podcast and I'm gonna be talking about the date on the podcast and all of that stuff if it's going good. Okay, if it's not going good, then we won't tell them so we could talk shit about them.
And
so yeah. So in this case, Lily has a fuzz on her cheek.
Get the fuzz.
But I'm
the fuzz. Remove the fuzz.
Remove the fuzz. Sounds like a Howcast video. Yeah. Next time, remove the fuzz. Anyways, okay, so that's our method. That's our plan. So, me and this guy are talking, and it said on his profile, first of all, that he was a filmmaker
Liar, pants on fire.
producer.
Liar, pants on fire.
Yeah. Did not say anywhere. Did it say anywhere that
No.
he does anything
No.
with acting?
No.
No. So turns out this dude moved from LA to New York to try and pursue acting.
Broadway specifically. Can't stress that enough.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was doing like trying to do like commercials and shit too, and he was telling me that he doesn't really like doing commercials, but whatever, all this stuff. And I'm like trying to ask him like, oh, like anything I would like recognize, and he's like, oh, like I don't really think so. Like it seems like he had like a little bit of work behind him, but like it, like. If he would have
He's
put
an
aspiring
actor.
actor on the profile, would have been a totally different story.
Yeah.
Like, you never know who you're going to run into. So, and here's the thing. I respect the hustle. You know, if you got nothing going on and you're not acting, but you're just really trying to get yourself out there and everything, like, I get it. And I respect it 100%. But it just made, I don't even know. It's different not knowing that information. Okay. Sorry.
If you think
I'm botching
someone
this.
works in film and then they're
Exactly.
an aspiring Broadway actor,
Exactly.
very fucking different. Like, I could be very good friends with someone. I just don't see myself ever like wanting to be romantic with someone who wants to be on Broadway. Like, that's just not my vibe. Like,
Exactly. And it's
not
just like
our vibe.
Yeah.
Nothing
and in
wrong
general,
with it.
no, exactly.
Like how some people aren't into athletes, some people aren't into finance, like
Yeah,
it's the same
no.
thing. It's just like not,
Exactly. And so
not
here's the
tea.
thing. The date went, we had like a few glasses of wine, whatever. The date actually went very well. He was so sweet. We really
So
got
nice.
along. I will say one red flag is that he told me he was a Gemini, and I was like, "Oop." But we're not going to bring astrology into it. We're not going to bring astrology.
No,
Okay.
we're mature.
Not me. But anyways, but yeah, he was very, very sweet. But like,
Tell
I
them
knew.
tell them the main reason. Just be honest. Just be honest. It's time to be honest with yourself, with the listeners.
Okay, guys. Okay, so
It's just a fact.
so I mean this in like, I don't want this to come across the like a bad way. Okay,
You got the ick.
because yeah, I got the ick like almost immediately because
Oh, God.
he had a very feminine voice. He sounded like a girl. Like that's it. Like he had a very feminine voice, and
Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with it.
But
But it's just like
couldn't be
I
me.
like a deep, manly
voices
like,
are very
you
important.
know?
Voices are the
Yeah.
reason why I ever even looked at Sammy
Exactly.
in the first place.
And I'm like, it just threw me off the whole time. And I hate that it did because, like I said, aside from the aspiring actor thing, he was a very sweet guy. And I remember leaving the date and being like, we were just talking about this morning. Like, we could have been like best friends. Like, he was really
so
cool.
nice.
Like, we mingled so well. Like, turns out we read a lot of the same books and like all this stuff. And like, he was really sweet, but I just got the ick because he had this like very feminine voice, and it just like threw me off.
It'd be like if a man's listening, if a girl had like a really deep, like scary voice, like
Yeah,
it's
like
totally fine, and someone else might like it, but like I would understand why some people would not.
yeah. So like I'm like,
Or an accent you didn't like. Voices are important.
yeah, no, they're very important. So when I left the date, I don't know if he tried to go in for a kiss at the end of the date or
God.
not,
God,
but like
God,
I
God.
kind of like
Oh my God.
scurried out because I was just kind of like over
I need to
it by
read
that
them the
point.
message he sent me.
Yeah, but I just kind of scurried out by that point because I was like, all right, I had like, here's the thing, like it wasn't a bad date by any means. Like I enjoyed my time there and I wasn't like rushing to get out of there because our conversation was great. But when like I ordered my Uber, I was like, okay, my Uber's there, like gotta go, whatever. I gave him like a hug and then kind of like dipped into my Uber. And I guess I did it like very quick and I thought he was gonna go in for a kiss. It seemed like he maybe was, but then I just like hugged him.
Yeah.
And then I just left. But long story short, I don't want to call it like the first date that Lily set me up on was a fucking fail because
Well,
like
it
it could have been so different.
He could have been
He
an
could have
asshole.
been exactly. He could have been a fucking asshole
Or like weird.
yeah, or just like yeah,
A lot of
exactly.
things, a lot of things.
Like it could have gone so much worse. But yeah, I will give the guy props because he was a very sweet guy. You know, aspiring actors are not my vibe, but like totally his. Go off, king. Like, but
I'm gonna read you guys the message he sent me.
oh my gosh,
Thursday.
yeah.
I think this was Thursday night. Like,
Yeah.
late. It doesn't let you see what time it was, but this was after the date. He goes, Lily, thanks for setting that up. We had a lot of fun. She's rad. Also, like, gorgeous. What's her number? She kind of went off in a hurry, LOL.
Yeah. And when Lily sent me the screenshot that he said that, that's when I thought about it. And I was like, damn, I guess I did kind of like scurry off. Like, I remember just being like, oh my God, this is great. Let's do it again. Hug, bye. And then I just like got in my
I don't think
Uber.
that means anything. Like, you know, like she told him we had an early shoot the next day.
I did, yeah.
So, and that's why she had to leave, which like wasn't true, but could have been very true. So I said, I just gave her your number because he had already given me his. And I didn't want to give him hers. Yeah. And I go, I just gave her your number. She'll text you. Sorry, we had a super early shoot today. She adored you, though. I'll tell her to shoot you a text.
Yeah.
Which
I did
will not be happening.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to be mean.
You know, I don't like...
See, this is where we go. Guys, let's go back to last week.
Don't show it. It has his number on it. You go, this is where we go.
Oh, I did flip my wrist. I didn't mean to.
That's fine. I got that. No, but actually what I did in the last episode, we like were talking. No. When we were, I forget, we were talking about somebody in the last episode and we did a name drop. Oh, I think it was, we still refer to him as crazy guy. We're just so fucked up, even though we're trying not to.
Yeah, but like,
it's just, that's what it is. But anyways. We said his name accidentally in the last episode, and so I bleeped it out of the episode, and then on the video, I put the Gin and Toxic cover art over my mouth. So you can't even like pick up on the words. Isn't that funny? Kind of like, you know, like American Idol puts like the American Idol logo over them, whatever. But anyways, yeah, so very sweet guy, whatever. But
it was a good start. She's getting back out there, guys.
You know, it was a great start. You know what? Because he really eased my nerves. Like, I didn't really feel like intimidated. Like, it was a good first date to kind of just like get back out into there and have a conversation and let it flow and everything. So yeah, but
okay, so that was Thursday night.
Yeah. Now.
Oh God, here's where it's really. This is really my toxic thing of the week is that the first day I set Christina up on was with a Broadway actor, which is like not my best. I should have dug a little deeper. I should have been like, "What do you really do?" You know. Now I learned my lesson.
What do you really?
Friday night.
You should have asked for like their Instagrams so we could like stalk ahead of time.
The fuck out of them. So that was my toxic thing.
Whatever.
Christina's toxic thing of the week is her fucking behavior on Friday night. This girl was out of goddamn control. I mean, sending some vile voice memos while in the middle of a bar, like, my tongue is down his throat right now. Like, I was like, Christina, have a glass of water, honey.
I'm gonna lay it all out on the table. Before I do that, there is a very good chance that the man that I'm talking about is watching this episode because I told him that this would be spoken about in this episode.
Okay.
Hi, King. So,
look, we're big fans of your work. I'm a big fan. I think you're great, dude. Okay. I hate that he's listening, actually. It's ruining everything for me.
I don't really care because I have nothing bad to say.
No, we have actually nothing but good
we have
things to
actually
say.
Only incredible
One
things
of the
to
best
say.
dates of all time.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know. But okay, you know what? Let me just get into it. Okay, so Friday night's date, I know, like sit up for it. Friday night's date was the works of my own. So
consequences of your own actions.
Consequences of my own actions, of my own findings.
Right. That's what you mean.
So,
okay.
This was not a Hinge guy. I found this guy from TikTok. Okay.
We'll call him TikTok King.
We'll call TikTok King.
TikTok King.
Perfect. Okay, so TikTok King. Basically found him from TikTok because he's
a TikTok King.
Yes. Well, he's like one of those New York City TikToker guys that dresses really nice.
Downtown vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Dickies,
so,
love.
Did you say Dickies? I love that. You know, the hat.
My favorite part of the entire situation is that Iman had seen his TikToks and was like, I love this guy.
And I was like, oh, well, my tongue was down his throat. Like,
perfect.
Vibe.
Perfect.
But anyway, so he's one of those like New York City fashion kind of TikTok guys, very attractive, whatever. And he kept coming up on my For You page. And so I ended up following him one day and I think he ended up following me back like almost immediately. And I was like, oh,
that's hot.
So I waited a little bit to reach out to him and I was like debating for like a few weeks. Remember I was texting you and I was like, do I DM this guy?
Yeah.
So finally I DM him and like 2 weeks ago, whatever, and I was like, hey, like, you're in New York City, I'm in New York City, like, we should meet up sometime.
Oh my God, you live in New York. I live in New York. Let's get drunk.
Yeah, no,
Like,
literally, let's get drunk.
nothing in common other than the fact that you live in. You
I
can say that
know.
to anyone. That's like your new pickup line at any bar. Like,
Right.
wait, you live in New York too? They're like, obviously, like we're in. You're like, fuck, we gotta go out.
Wait, you also drank?
Yeah. Wait, you drink alcohol? Wait, Manhattan or Brooklyn? Manhattan.
Wait, no way, dude. I also wear pants.
Yeah.
Those jeans, I also wear jeans.
Bro,
like,
I
you're the
have
love
a
of my
pair of
life.
Levi's too. Like, fuck me. Like,
So fucking stupid. Okay, well, anyways, so bringing it back down to earth. So met this guy TikTok, whatever, DM him, oh, like, blah, blah, let's meet up. And he DMs me back and, yeah, bada bing, bada boom.
bing,
So,
bang, bang, bang.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put my mic down.
We've got to chill. I'm never going to get through this story.
No.
So, anyways, we're DMing for like a while, whatever. We exchange numbers. We're trying to set something up. Finally, we set something up for Friday night, whatever. I meet him at this cocktail bar, super cool, Lower East Side vibes. And we meet. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy is also very cute in person. Like, you never know. So I was like, damn, he's really spicy. And so
He's a little spoiled.
he's a little spicy. And of course, before I'm like, well, I'm getting ready to go on this date, I'm freaking out about what the fuck I'm gonna wear because I'm like, this is some New York City fashion dude. Like, what if I don't meet the expectation?
It was pissing me the fuck off. She's freaking out what she's gonna wear. She ends up wearing jeans, black boots, and a leather jacket, which was very cute. But she was like, I don't know, is this okay? And I'm like, obviously it's okay.
No, that's what I wore on the date with the Broadway actor.
What did you wear with?
I wore, I don't know if I ever showed you my outfit. I
No.
wore my Aritzia, like, work pants, like those beige ones.
She calls them work pants, you guys.
Trousers. Like, what do you want me to call? They look like work pants. Like, what else do I call them? Trousers?
Yes, or just like, I don't know, like brown
Pants.
pants. I don't know.
Okay, whatever. They're like these beige trouser pants,
Beige
whatever.
work pants.
I wore my like beigey pink Air Forces, and then I wore like you know the top you were wearing before, the white just like cropped like whatever, like Aritzia top, that but in like the light pink one so it matched the Air Forces.
Cute.
And then I wore like my leather jacket and I wore like a bunch of jewelry, whatever. Like I was like very cool, like chill.
Oh my fucking God.
I don't
Y'all
know.
hearing this? I was very cool and
I
chill.
think I was really cool.
Christina's trying to be like a
chill.
fashion girly. Like,
Yes. Anyways, I was like, okay, fashion boy,
Yeah.
fashion girly.
Yeah.
Like,
So I can't wear athletics tonight. Fuck.
unfortunately.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Oh my God.
But anyways, I meet him at this cocktail bar, okay? And everything is going good. He tells me that this place that we're at is known for their lychee martinis or lychee, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, all right, great. Love that. I always get lychee martinis whenever I go to Lure. And so I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's down these martinis. I don't know what happened.
Well,
throughout the night.
I know what happened. You had 8 martinis. I could have 1 or 2 martinis, and I'm
I don't
like,
know if it was exactly
"Woo."
8, but like
Roughly 8,
roughly 8. We just,
give or take 1 or 2.
oh my God, like the thought of it now makes me gag because, you know, when you just go so hard and then you're just, oh my God, disgusted with yourself. Anyways, I just drank an obscure amount of lychee martinis, and so did he.
Obscure.
And so-
absurd, but
Obscure, absurd, whatever.
absurd, yeah.
So I'm like, at this point, like me and him are vibing, whatever. And he is, you know, at one point we put our hands on the table to compare like rings and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Like your nails look better than mine. Like, fuck, your nails are perfectly beautiful, polished, and mine.
Yeah, this is the hard part about dating in New York City fashion boy. If you ever scream like that again, when I have these headphones on, I will quit.
Okay.
I will. Oh, you said okay.
I was like, okay.
Okay, so fair.
Bye.
So fair. So fair. No, but
Yeah.
like that's the thing about dating in New York City. When we were friends with
Oh,
This mi-
yep.
whatever. We were friends with this guy, and he
gonna think of a
dressed
name.
better than me and always had his nails done, and I was like, fuck. He was a straight man.
We need a nickname for him. I'm trying to think if we could
I'd like to tell some stories from that era.
I know. I'm trying to think if there's like a nickname we could give him that relates to like what kind of like went down. Like
Knife guy.
What? What did you say? Lift guy?
Knife guy.
Knife
Which
knife guy.
that sounds really bad.
Sounds horrible. It's not as bad as well, kind of. But like, anyways, we'll get to it. Different guy. Okay. Next, you're screaming.
New York City fashion guys are really hard to be friends with because they really humble you.
Right. They humble the
look better
fuck
than
out of you. So, anyways, drinking so many martinis. I end up going to the bathroom a few times, just because I broke the seal. And every time I would go to the bathroom, I was drunk texting oh my god, it was so bad. I was drunk texting Lexi. I said Lexi.
What the fuck?
No, you know what? I meant to say Lily, but I read the group chat name as Italy, and I don't know why, but Lexi. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Listen, I ended up sending some very vile drunk voice memos about how, oh my god, this is so bad because this guy is definitely listening. I was sending some vile voice memos about how I wanted to fuck this man.
Oh no, he's listening.
I mean, I
he knows.
Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Okay, it starts off with text. I say, hi. First I tell Jeff that I'm gonna show up at his apartment.
Dude, Jeff like called me and he was like, Lily, I'm really concerned. Is Christina gonna show up at my apartment with this random man? I'm like, no.
Like I meant it as in like I might come to your apartment after this, whatever. Anyways, said on a date, he's cute, might get fucked. And I go, I'm drunk and I want McDonald's.
Yeah, it goes from like, I think I'm gonna get fucked. I really want McDonald's.
Wait, I guess I didn't send it in this group chat. I sent it in the group chat with Hannah and Iman.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that one was a little. Oh my god, no. I have a group chat with Christina, Hannah, and Iman. Iman is being the only man in the group chat with his girlfriend in the same group chat.
Oh, here.
And Christina sends a voice memo. Play it.
This is
so
bad.
Hannah was like,
"This is
fuck you." So fair, Hannah. So fair. Pop off.
Okay.
Hi guys, thought I would let you know that I'm on date number 2, not from Hinge, from TikTok. Cute guy I found on TikTok. He is so sweet, such an absolute sweetheart. I am drunk, and I might fuck him tonight.
And Hannah goes, so this is the group chat with Iman, right?
I was like, oh, and then I sent another one. What's this?
I am so drunk. I'm at a bar. He's like checking in with his best friend who owns the bar. But like, I'm doing great. He is great. Everything's great. Yeah.
Okay,
we didn't ask. Like, we did not ask. Like, she's sending updates as if we're asking. You can
hear my like slurry. I'm great. Everything's great.
yeah. Like, thank you for sharing. Like,
I was so like, when you're sitting down for such a long time, you keep drinking, and then finally you stand up and you're like, oh fuck. That's what I felt when I went to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom and I was just like,
sometimes you go to the bathroom and I'm like,
my god.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I was just like, fuck. But then anyways, we stayed there for like so long, and then finally we leave and he was like, oh, there's this like speakeasy down the street, like if you want to go there. I'm like, yeah, like I'm down. Which this speakeasy was actually so fucking cool. I gotta ask him what the name of it was, because it was like in the middle of fucking what I felt was the middle of nowhere in the Lower East Side, but it was bumping. Like it was really cool. But anyways, so fast forward, this is like 3 hours I feel like pass at this one place, and then we go to this speakeasy. We get into said speakeasy, and we like find a little corner. We get drinks. Maybe like 5 minutes into being there, we just start making out. We're just going at it, and it's like a sloppy drunk make out. Like I'm drunk, he's drunk.
So glad I wasn't there.
Think I was definitely drunker, but I think we were pretty much on the same page.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, we would like make out for like 5 minutes and then stop and start like giggling about it, and then would like talk a little bit more and then start making out again. This went on for like maybe 10-15 minutes.
I don't need to know the details. Thank you.
I'm just saying.
We made out.
You don't want them.
A little
they
bit.
want them.
Yeah.
It would just be like different if I was like, yeah, we made out, but like you need to know the timeline.
Okay, all
everybody needs to know my dating life.
Do it. Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, so At one point, I don't even remember. I was so drunk. At one point, I just like grabbed my phone. I ordered an Uber. I was like, okay, I gotta get out of here. Like, bye. And then I like hugged him and I think like gave him a kiss goodbye or something. And then I just like left. And I got my Uber.
Classic.
And then so afterwards is kind of where like my downfall happens, is because I get in this Uber. I go home. I ordered drunk Taco Bell because Paige was getting home at the same time that I was. So we ordered Taco Bell. I get the Taco Bell when I get home. I take 2 bites of it. I'm like, oh my God, I do not feel good. I go into my room to lay down. I lay down for 5 minutes, get up.
Did you have the spins really bad?
Really bad spins.
I hate the spins.
Got up, ran to the bathroom, and like fully projectile vomited like twice. Like one time, came back into my room, chilled for a sec, went back, threw up
Christina
again.
also never throws up, may I add.
Never. I never throw
I
up
could
when I
not
drink.
believe you were throwing up. I was like, what do you mean?
Oh my God,
Don't be a
it's
little
so
bitch.
fucking bad. And I'm like, now I'm like, all right, thank God, like, me and this dude ended up, like, not going back to his apartment because we literally would have either, like, had sex and then I would have, like, died. So I was like, thank God I fucking came home. But anyways, I ended up sleeping it off, and then I woke up in the morning and I ended up throwing up, like, 3 more times, and I still had to get ready to go to the fucking World Trade Center with Lily, Hannah, and Iman and do this like tour. And it was like a thing that was set up by my publicist. So I was like, fuck, like I can't just like cancel on it. But I was not okay. I was like laying in bed, like trying to chew on like rice cakes. And every time I would drink water, I would just immediately throw it back up. Like once we went to brunch, I was able to kind of like snap out of it because I just had like some oatmeal and like water and everything. And then I was still dead for the day. It was still really bad, but like it was just so bad. And
My
I was
queen
texting
ordered
him
oatmeal at brunch.
plain ass oatmeal, may I add, like a little bit of brown sugar, some fruit.
I was like, that sucks. I'll take the eggs Benny with a side of bacon. Like,
I was looking at it, I was like, fuck, that looks so good, but I know I cannot eat it right now.
was.
Like so bad. But anyways, me and him ended up texting. That night he made a joke. He texted me and he said 9 out of 10 date because he knew about the podcast and he knew about my Hinge dates too. Because he brought it up and was like, oh my God, did you go on any of those Hinge dates yet? And I'm like, oh, this is highly embarrassing. Like, you're keeping up on my Hinge journey. And he was like, yeah, but like, I think it's hilarious. Like, he thought it was really funny. So I was like, oh, thank God he's not like, oh my God, she's like date hopping. So I was like, all right. He was really fucking cool about it. So I ended up telling him about aspiring actor guy and he was like cracking up, whatever. But anyways, yeah, we texted after that. Oh yeah, what I was going to say is that he made a joke about how he was going to give me like the worst date so that I could talk about it on the show. And I was just like, oh yeah, I was like, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to be talking about this date on the show. So he texted me afterwards saying 9 out of 10 date, like as a joke, in which I replied back to him and I was like, oh my God, absolutely. And I said something like 10 out of 10 experience or something, whatever. And then we were like texting the next day about like, oh my God, like we were both conquering our hangovers at the same time, whatever. And then I haven't spoke to him since. It's only been like 2 days though. And I've just been like busy and, you know, we had a gin and toxic shoot, whatever. So that's that. So if you're watching this, give me a call.
There you go, baby.
So that
TikTok
was,
king.
shout out to the TikTok king. It was great. I would honestly love to go on another date with him or hang out with him again. He was really fucking cool. Like despite me getting like literally blackout drunk.
Blackout.
Like he was really cool. So I don't know if he feels the same way, but now I put it all out on there. So
Now everyone has heard about it as well. So.
I'm so happy that everybody knows
Yay.
about this.
And you're going to know every detail of Christina's
And now they're
dating
going to,
life.
probably you motherfuckers are probably going to be like, oh my God, what TikTok guy? They're going to find him, forget it.
You know what Hannah said to me at brunch the
Forget
other
it.
day? Hannah was like, obviously the podcast has always been really good, but I feel like the past few episodes have just been like the
Really
best ever.
great,
And I
yeah.
was like, yeah. And then like 5 minutes later, like we were talking about something else and I go, wait a minute, Hannah, do you think that correlates with Christina being single? Like, obviously, the podcast is better.
Yeah, because I think I've just been like way more like, I've been very open and vulnerable, whether it's been like in a sad way to be like, oh, I'm so fucking sad, or to be like, I mean, I'm single and I'm free now. Let's just fuck around and have a good time. So yeah, but long story short, that's a date. So my toxic thing of the week is my 2 dates that I went on. One with an aspiring actor. One I got blackout drunk and stuck my tongue down his throat. And then, yeah.
Yay.
Yours was that you enabled it.
Mine was that I set you up on a date with a Broadway.
Yes, with a Broadway actor.
Yeah, that was not my best.
Green flags, people. Let's talk about it. We did an episode on red flags and icks once before.
Y'all loved it too.
Yeah, you guys.
One of our best
ate
episodes.
It up. Oh my God. We got so many DMs after that from you guys being like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you about my icks and everything. So we decided, let's lighten the mood today and let's do green flags.
Hey.
And I would just want to point out that in our notes, we put green flags, and then directly under that it says the bar is in hell.
The bar is so low.
Some of these green flags that we thought of and we researched and everything that we were like, oh, that's definitely a green flag. Like
he has to be nice.
yeah, he has to be kind.
Yeah.
Like the bar is in fucking hell, people. So, but we're going to talk about it. We have so many things written down.
Yeah, some of these are like just like so like
I know,
bare
like,
minimum.
driven and ambitious.
Like duh, obviously he can't be a fucking loser.
Right. But like you would just be so like the bar is in hell because men set the bar in hell that way when they're doing the fucking bare minimum. You're
I'm like, that's
oh
hot.
my God. Right. What did Jeff was saying something when we were watching Euphoria. Like Nate was just like chilling and Jeff was like, oh my God.
Yeah. No,
I'm obsessed with him.
Nate was like pulling a gun on someone and Jeff was like, fuck, he's so hot. Why does no one do that around here?
It's New York City. They do that all the time. But anyways, all right, let's just get into it. I guess we'll just go down the line. We'll go through a few of our, green flags, read them off. We have a whole note of them. And then we also asked you guys on Instagram this morning.
Follow me on Instagram.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. But we asked you
favorite
guys. Yeah, we asked you guys for your green flags as well. So let's get into it. You want to kick it off?
Hell yeah. Okay, this is for me, absolute number one, most important thing. I don't care what you look like. I don't care if you look like a fucking troll. You have to be funny.
Oh my God, 100,000%.
Humor is number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number one.
Oh no, 100,000%.
Numero
Like
uno.
you can be a mediocre looking guy.
Yeah.
And like you could be a fucking ugly troll.
Yeah. I'm like, you could be a fucking troll. No,
Literally.
but seriously. Like,
no, but like you.
hello. Like
no.
Pete Davidson is very attractive in my opinion, but like he's also like not. He looks like a crackhead sometimes.
Yeah, but
and
like,
he's so funny.
so funny and so
He's
chill.
Fucking
like,
the hottest girls in Hollywood.
Exactly. Like you
point
can
blank,
get
period.
yeah, you could be a mid fucking guy, but then you have a incredible sense of humor and you just automatically are racking up points on the roster.
Yeah, girls
like,
need funny guys.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how. Like, there are some guys that I've been on dates with in the past that are just not funny guys. They're so fucking mid that it
And
pains
it's weird
me.
because like we
you're
are
like,
funny and all of our friends are very funny.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
guess,
we have
like-
very high standards for
yeah,
humor.
I mean, there's like a match for everybody, but I'm just like, how could you date like such a fucking like
Boring.
bland like I like some dudes I've been on dates with that are so boring. I'm just like, how? Like, no offense, no full offense. How are
Yeah.
you gonna find a girlfriend? You're
Yeah.
boring as shit.
Yeah, like even if they're super nice, like you're boring.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck, like humor.
Yeah, humor is so important. Oh my god, the next
Yeah.
one is funny.
Oh yeah, all right, guys. We have mentioned this in a few episodes by now. Last episode, we
hitting a
kind of
little close to
highlighted
home,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hitting close to home. Yeah. The next one is that he goes to therapy.
That's hot.
That's so hot.
That's fucking hot.
Therapy, life coaching.
He's
something
at least done therapy before, wants to try it, is doing it,
believes in it.
believes in it.
Oh my god, if they don't believe in like therapy and stuff, that's such a red flag. Like them being like, yeah, like I don't think like therapists actually help. Like I don't believe in therapy. Like some people
I
say
wouldn't
that and
even
you're like,
talk to. I would like leave the date. I'd be like, I have to go to the bathroom.
yeah, like
I would literally leave.
exactly. Like if they don't believe in therapy, that's such a red flag. But if they do go to therapy, have had a therapist before, like are conscious about
it,
like conscious about it and like they want to better their mental health.
or they do even if it's not therapy, like some people just don't have mental health. Like they go to like yoga classes or meditation. Or they do things for like the sole purpose of helping their mental health.
Exactly.
That's hot.
So the next thing we have here is that he doesn't talk to his exes, but then we have also doesn't call their ex crazy and doesn't shit talk their ex. I think that men that go crazy with shit talking their exes are the biggest fucking walking red flags.
Yeah.
Like, unless your ex actually did something fucked up, like your ex cheated on you, was a bitch, like there's different situations, but like there are like the one thing that I learned through like breakups and stuff is that a man is gonna call you crazy regardless of what you did.
Yeah.
Every man is like, most men are like, oh, my ex is fucking crazy. And then you're like, why is your ex crazy? And they're like, she fucking kept screaming at me and freaking out with me because I was flirting with a girl at a bar. And you're like, okay, did you...
Can we back up? You were flirting with a girl at a bar. Like,
yeah, like, oh, she's fucking nuts, bro. Like, you know, like, so... Number one, they don't talk to their ex. There's different situations though, like if they have a kid with their ex, or like it was like a nice workout at dinner.
Or yeah,
like
there's certain
situations.
Sammy like has two exes that don't bother me at all.
Yeah,
to be honest.
No, exactly.
It was like 8 years ago. No feelings. Like,
no, exactly.
You know,
but like if it's like a ex that like they had like an on again off again situation, like a toxic sort of like situation, or like something along those lines. You know, like, don't talk to the ex. Like, green flag is if they don't talk to their ex. We should actually do an episode on exes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the not the art of exes, the what's it called? Not the chivalry, the whatever. I'm losing it. We gotta move on.
Yeah, we'll do an episode on exes.
We'll do episode on exes. Long story short.
How long is it okay to fuck your ex?
Yeah.
Should you talk to your ex?
Should you even? How long is it okay to fuck your ex?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the holidays.
Yeah.
Do you wish your ex a fucking Merry Christmas or not?
Absolutely
Like,
fuck not.
absolutely not.
Okay, I like the next one as well.
Yeah, go off.
No girl best friend. Now,
we have
Hear me out.
strong feelings about the girl best friend.
and it's a very like situational because my boyfriend has a lot of friends that are girls, and I live for it because now they're all my girlies. Blah, blah, blah. But he doesn't have one girl that he like goes to her apartment all the time, goes out to dinners with. Like, he doesn't have like, it's not like one girl that they're like very fixated on, very protective of.
There's this girl on TikTok, and she like does like the girl best friend POV, and she's like, oh my god, Jason, like, oh my god, your little girlfriend is so cute. Oh my god, me and Jason used to come to this place all the time together.
Me and Jason used to do that all the. I love that you guys do that because we used to do that all the time. As if it's like their ex-girlfriend. Like, no. I don't know. I feel like there's very like, you know, you kind of have to use your common sense in the situation. If your boyfriend, like if you have a new boyfriend who introduces you to some of his gal pals, you can 100%, if they're warm and welcoming and excited that you're there and very genuine and like, you know, respect him in the space, and they're not like texting him and whatever, like, it's fine. Like, I see
it's like use your best judgment.
Yeah, because I have plenty of friends that are guys.
Oh yeah,
and
same.
So it goes both ways. But I don't have one friend that's a guy that I like hang out alone with all the time.
Also, we're not the fucking bitch that's like, oh my god, like we used to do that together.
Yeah, ew.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
like,
never.
Ew.
No, that would be so weird.
Right. Okay, this is one of the ones that just sets the bar so fucking low. We wrote down driven and ambitious.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, I feel like we don't even need to like really dwell on this.
No.
It's
like,
kind
obviously
of...
it need to be fucking driven and ambition. Nobody wants like a guy that's not doing anything with his life.
And then honestly, it kind of goes hand in hand because like the next two says he has goals for his future and a stable mindset.
Yeah.
With stable mindset, I feel like, you know, he could be a fucking surgeon or a lawyer or whatever, like really successful, but he could be not stable.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he could be kind of all over the place, has a lot of personal growth to work on, like things like that. Like, you have to really think about when getting into a relationship because down the line, the problem is just going to get bigger and bigger.
Or they realize they're conscious of the fact that they don't have a stable mindset, but they're taking action to stabilize it. If they're like talking to you and they're like, yeah, like I'm really not feeling good about myself, all these things, but like I'm gonna start going to therapy and get my shit right. Like somebody
like
that
I'm gonna
like
start working out
Yeah.
and like hanging out with different people and like doing different things on the weekend. But like, are they actually doing it? Like,
Exactly.
Just note these things, because a guy can appear to have his shit together if he tells you he's like a doctor or something on a first date.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, it doesn't fucking matter what someone
my
does
God,
or how much
absolutely
money
not.
they have or like whatever. Like, they can be completely fucking nuts. So
No, 100%. This next one is so basically, okay, this next one is they get along with your friends and family. But this is once again a very subjective one because, well, friends, obviously they're your friends for a reason, whatever. Like I think it's such a red flag if a guy does not get along with your friends. Like if I introduced a new guy, to our friend group and you guys were like, Christina, this guy's not it. Like he would be done.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Because
like,
in our friend group specifically, obviously the girls do their own thing. Sometimes the guys, but like we're very intertwined. Like,
oh, absolutely.
Like we're all friends with each other's boyfriends, very, very close to like you guys know. When we announced the breakup, like I was quite sad because I had lost a good friend. Like it's not like we don't have relationships with each other's boyfriends. We're all very good friends. Like, you know, we all have, pretty much all of us except for you now, have a boyfriend. So
great.
So, but like if you started dating someone new that we didn't like, he would be the only person in the group that wasn't liked. So it would just be weird.
Yeah,
it would never
exactly.
work.
So I wouldn't do that. And then, so that's our friends, but like the family thing depends. Because we had this conversation
on your
actually.
family.
Yes, we had this conversation yesterday in our Uber about like how like just because your family doesn't mean like it's like family forever. Like, you know, so it's like this applies to if like they need to get along with your family if you have like a good family and like you are close with your family. Like, you know, things like that.
If your brother's a fucking asshole and your boyfriend also thinks your brother's a fucking asshole, then that's fine. But like if your brother is like amazing and you love him and your boyfriend's like,
exactly.
Yeah, your brother's kind of a dick. Like that's not cool.
Yeah,
like,
no,
that's
exactly.
Your
like
brother.
Yeah, like I love my mom, my dad, and my brother. And if I brought a guy home and they were like, this guy is not
vibing.
it, like I would trust their judgment.
Yeah,
you know?
It would be worrying.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so yeah. And then what else do we have on here? This is flying by, but this is good because Lily has a she starts a new job after this, guys.
Oh my god, I'm a waitress.
Yeah, she's a waitress. Encourages growth within you and pushes you to be a better person.
Oh no, 100% though. That's really important to me.
Oh my god, absolutely. You don't want like I like to be pushed to like my fullest potential.
I need to. That's why I love being Christina's friend. Period. Like you, Hannah,
I feel like we do push each other very well.
Yeah, like I need it, and like I feel like in a relationship, it's really. I love when you have like, you know, you have your things in common, but then you're like really, really different too. Like Sammy has taught me a lot about like world issues and politics and like history and like just stuff like that. Like just really like more like educational things and opening my mind to new ideas, and like that to me is very important.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, sorry. I was reading this next one is huge to me. Gives you reassurance without you having to ask for it. I feel like this is once again the bars in hell, people. This is such
fucking
a
hell.
fucking
Men are really, even like
basic
great
one.
men are really not great at this.
No, like I can't even like, luckily like my most recent ex, he was always reassuring, like all that stuff. He gave great reassurance. The one before him, not so much. Horrible
and
at
your
it,
past
actually.
ex too would like bring you little surprises.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
do
So
thoughtful little things.
yeah, but
like give me the flowers. I
reassurance-
shouldn't have to ask for the flowers.
Right,
Bring
like
me flowers.
even if it's not that, just like the little like. If
Even
they
just
have like
comments.
a long, like your boyfriend's a fucking lawyer, like during the day, I'm sure he has like long ass days at work and everything. Like maybe he could just like send you like a little text, like, "Hi, have a great day, I love you."
Yeah, every
like,
day he texts me. How's your day going?
Yeah, like tiny, the bars in hell.
Yeah,
like, the tiniest.
yeah.
But yeah, like
The bar's in hell,
reassurance-
but so many guys get away with not doing that shit, so we
Yeah.
have to reiterate it.
Also, it's like important that like if you have a conversation with your significant other and you're like, okay, I require a little bit more reassurance than maybe what you're used to, or like something along those lines, that like your partner like adapts to that, so you're not constantly being like, you gotta reassure me, like, you know, like just give you the reassurance that you need to not like question the relationship.
Yeah.
You know?
can talk through issues instead of fighting. This is key. Like, if anyone ever
communication,
unless like someone, unless something fucking crazy happens, any argument with friends, boyfriend, family, whatever, if you raise your voice at me, I automatically will like leave the room, check out. Like, I lose respect for you because I'm like, oh, there's no need for that. You're acting like a damn fool.
No,
like
exactly.
You're acting like immature.
I've like talked to you about this a bunch. Like, I truly believe there is like, in 99% of situations, there is no need to like fight it out.
Yeah.
Like, I think most things can be resolved through
the only
like
thing
a
I can
nice
think of like
conversation.
when I would scream at someone is if I got cheated on.
Yeah. Oh, well,
if
obviously.
someone did something fucking crazy.
No,
like,
100%.
Those are the only cases.
Yeah, no, but I think like most conversations, like say like, oh my God, this is a big one. Say like your boyfriend is like liking other girls' Instagram photos and it's like driving you nuts or something.
Like, don't be a fucking psycho about it.
The one thing, like, yeah, when it comes to like men and their fucking minds, the one thing that they don't like is being attacked.
Yeah.
So if you're like, stop fucking liking their photos, blah, instead, like having an actual, being able to have a conversation that won't result in a fight.
That you do this.
Yeah. And
because,
like, and your boyfriend being able, like, a guy being able to, you go to your boyfriend and be like, I don't like you liking other girls' photos. It makes me really uncomfortable. Instead of him being like, that's so fucking stupid. Him being like, oh my God, like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that. Like, I'll definitely be more, like, that's hot.
That's fucking
That's
hot.
fucking hot.
Yeah.
Like, respecting. Once again,
the bar is in hell. The
I
bar is
almost said
in hell.
respecting your feelings
Is hot.
is so hot. And that is the bare goddamn minimum.
That's a whole topic, actually, the Instagram rules with boyfriends.
Yeah.
Because, like, it all depends on
Instagram
the
rule
girl's
book.
comfort level.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everyone, I mean, unless you're just taking it, like, way too far. Like,
Yeah.
Personally.
Like you're fucking commenting the flame emoji in another girl's bikini pic.
Yeah,
like
like
what
that-
are you
what the fuck?
doing?
But like my boyfriend, for example, likes all of Christina, Paige's, Hannah,
Oh my God, yeah,
everyone's
that's
photos.
so
Doesn't matter what it is.
different,
I don't care
though.
if you guys are like half naked in it. I'm like, Sammy, you better fucking like it.
Yeah, that's
Support
my
them.
girl.
Support them.
That's
But,
my fucking girly.
My personal boundary is I don't really want him following or liking girls like that are fucking like OnlyFans girls or like naked girls or like models and like stuff like
Yeah,
that.
because it makes you
me
uncomfortable. That's
when
fine.
I know some girls who don't mind that, but they don't want their boyfriends liking girls that are in their life.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. Like, it's
Yeah,
all
it
just
goes-
kind of
yeah.
whatever you're comfortable with. But, like, I love that he really respects my boundaries with that and, like, always has. And, like, he didn't get it at first, but we had, like, calm conversations about it. And he was like, oh, I totally get why that bothers you.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I was like, go the fuck off.
Exactly. So fucking communication is key, people. Such
Yeah.
a green flag if they know how to communicate. This next one is a huge green flag. It knows how to treat you in bed. No shit. You don't want a shitty sex life.
What
with
are
a
you, a
dude.
fucking virgin? Like, do you not know what the fuck to do to a woman? Like,
like,
I know you've been watching porn since you were fucking 11. Get it together.
yeah, porn though sometimes sets up an
obviously.
unrealistic standard, but like still, it's like I feel like men just really need to take the time out to learn the anatomy of the woman's vagina.
Yeah.
Like
Come on.
green flag, like you can be like, so like I was low key like pretty whipped over my ex because the sex was, I just banged my head.
Yeah.
Sex was incredible.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a huge green flag. I was like, oh, okay.
I swear,
so he
some
knows
guys
how
will
to-
like make out with you for 2 seconds and then they're like, let's do it. And I'm like, Jesus
You're like,
Christ.
I'm not even wet.
Yeah, like, and like, even if I, like, what? Like,
Yeah,
are you actually dumb?
exactly. Okay, this next one is knows his alcohol limits, but in general, just like knows his limits, knows when to not party, knows when to party.
How a guy gets when he's drunk is very,
How a guy
is
gets
he
when he's
'cause
drunk.
you could be dating the
Oh
nicest
my
guy
God.
ever, and he could
Actually,
be a mean drunk.
The one right under this, it says fun drunk is a
Yeah.
green flag if they're a fun drunk. Yeah, because they could be nasty. Like,
And if
I
they
almost
are a
just
fun
burped.
drunk, how often do they drink? How do they act when they're hungover? Can they control themselves?
Exactly. Eye contact during a conversation. I feel like that's like,
The bar is in hell,
yeah,
Christina.
these like last
Oh my
like, well,
God.
no. These last few ones are just like little, like not really like
Yeah.
I mean, I guess personality based things, whatever. But this one's really big. Aside from the eye contact, whatever. Yeah, you want a dude that's gonna keep his eyes on you and not be on his phone while he's trying to talk to you. You
Yeah.
know. But this one's huge. Nice to waiters and waitresses.
Duh.
If a guy is a
Service
fucking
workers of all
asshole,
kinds.
yeah. If a guy is an asshole to service workers, that is so fucking like ugh. Like,
yeah, ew.
why?
Yeah.
There's no need.
And he needs to tip nicely as well.
Yeah, good tipper.
And pay for everything.
That's a green flag. Good
Yeah,
tipper. Yep.
yeah.
They don't disrespect your interests.
Oh,
Like, they don't belittle
God.
your interests. Like, you know, for me, a big thing is like when I'm getting interested in a guy and I end up telling them that like I'm a social media influencer, I never know how that's going to go. They're either going to look at me and be like, what the fuck, that's weird. Or they're going to look at me and be like, that's so cool. Either way.
Weird and like cringe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I never know how it's going to go, which is why I hold off for like a little bit when I'm talking to guys about that. But it's like, you shouldn't disrespect anybody's interest, but
Yeah.
still, like, it's great when like they're like, oh, that's so cool, tell me more. Like, you know, even if they like,
I love when people have weird hobbies.
yeah,
Like
in general
Christina's
though, like,
ex had like some niche hobbies.
that's very true.
And like,
but
like we didn't care. We were like, cool, go off.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
That's the thing. Like, you don't have to be into those hobbies, but respect them.
yeah, like
you
I
know?
love when I think it's actually a red flag when people don't have hobbies.
Right. When you don't
Like
have a
you
fucking
have
hobby,
to be
like have
interested in
something, you
things.
know?
Yeah.
This is hilarious. Green flag is if they're a Spotify user.
Yeah.
If you're an Apple user, no.
Apple Music is a no.
Nope. Absolutely not. They tell their friends about you. That's just like a green flag that like a relationship is going well, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because they don't need to tell their friends about you like right from the beginning.
Yeah.
But if they're like, hey, I'm talking to this girl and I really like her.
If you guys start
You
to
know?
like, it looks like you guys are gonna start like being boyfriend girlfriend, then they better be screaming on the rooftops about you.
Exactly. This one, they can admit when they're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. If, oh my gosh, a person who will not admit when they're
Yeah.
wrong in a situation, just like give it up. Like own up to your fucking actions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, exactly. Doesn't get mad or weird when you want alone time. That's like a given. Like, I'm a person that really values my alone
Can't-
time
just
and my
don't be
personal
clingy.
time. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
be a fucking
that's-
clingy like bitch, you
Yeah.
know? And then this last one is absolutely hilarious. Just a random one.
Just says espresso martini.
Espresso martinis. If they like espresso martinis, they are the man
That's
for
hot.
me. All right, that kind of like flew by, guys. Sorry, we had to kind of like bada bing, bada boom because
bang,
we got
bing, bang.
things to do today.
Yeah.
But also in general, like, you know what's so funny is reading. We would read a green flag out loud and we'd be like, this is a green flag because here's the red flag. You know?
Oh yeah, exactly,
Like-
exactly.
So that's how
But
it
it just had to be
went,
done.
which is hilarious. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go through our Instagram DMs now and read off some of your green flags. So I won. Lily put up a story on Genetoxic yesterday that said, who would have taken down Nate Jacobs, me or her, and I won.
Which, all right, no. You guys are incorrect because I have ripped
combo of
apart
us.
all of Christina's exes on this podcast. So I don't know
That's
if you
very
guys
true.
are listening or like what's going on there. And then also Christina is like way too nice to a fault as we have also discussed.
Well, it depends on like the guy, like Nate Jacobs, like knowing what a fucking asshole he is. Like I would want to rip him to shreds.
Period.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, I like this one. When they remember little things that you like when they remember like little things that you've mentioned.
I
love that.
love that.
Love that.
Little things like when you tell, like this girl puts zip up your jacket when it's cold. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Well, like if you're going outside and he's like, oh my God, like bundle up. It's really cold.
Yeah, like that's so. It's like so cute.
Like so pure.
This girl
you know?
goes when he likes cats, which obviously, like, if he's a dog person, that's fine. But like, I think a guy that likes cats or like likes obscure animals, like if he like mentions like a random animal, it's so cute.
Oh my God, this girl, I love her. She said he makes sure you come before he does. What else?
Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely.
In general, like make sure that you are having a good time and you fucking finish.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I like this one, being an animal person. My mom always said
Oh,
that. My
yeah.
mom always said to me growing up, always judge a guy based on how he treats animals. And I was like,
Yeah, that's a
tea.
great one.
Yeah. Good hygiene.
Oh my God, this girl said he waits for you to get inside your house before leaving. This I believe very strongly in, and it goes both ways, okay? When he kisses you after going down on you.
Yeah.
I think this is a green flag in both ways. Like, if you go down on a guy, like, I feel like,
I hate when guys are like, oh, I can't kiss
yeah, like,
you
I
after
can't kiss
that.
you. You're just, like, sucking my dick or whatever. Who the fuck cares?
Oh my God, you're such a little
fucking
bitch.
cares. Yeah,
You're
you are
such a little
bitch.
bitch.
You are
Yeah.
literally such a bitch. Like,
That's so true. Ooh,
I
I like
know.
this. Loves Taylor Swift. Love
of course.
that. All my guy friends love Iman, Sammy.
I forgot to tell you, like a while ago when I was on Hinge, I came across a guy that said, it was like the prompt was like a controversial opinion, and he put his as Jake Gyllenhaal. What did it say? It said Jake Gyllenhaal like saved himself from a red flag or something. Like something about Jake Gyllenhaal was in the right. Is basically what he was saying. Like, oh, Jake Gyllenhaal dodged a bullet. Is what he said. I know. And I was like, if you keep that on your goddamn Hinge profile, you're getting no matches,
You're
sir.
getting no pussy.
None. This girl quoted from the episode. She said when they put their dick and balls into the relationship.
Oh my God.
They put their pussy into it.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Doesn't have social media.
Oh my God.
You guys know how I feel about that.
Oh yeah, Lily has very strong feelings on that.
I just wish every guy I know would just delete their Instagram. Instagram specifically. Twitter is, I love Twitter, but like.
Yeah, can we all just like migrate to a new app for the girls only?
Instagram's for the girls. Sorry.
Instagram is for the girls and the gays. Like get rid of the fucking
I want
straight
no
men.
straight men.
Get them off there.
Ever.
They don't belong there.
They use
This is a red. Oh, okay. This is a red flag. I didn't realize because she said an NFT guy.
Oh my God.
That is a red flag, but that is not what this is about. That is hilarious.
For me, I like this one. If he has a skincare routine, that's fucking hot.
Oh my God. A skincare routine is so
hot.
I don't even care if it's just like a nice cleanser and
products.
moisturizer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't care. Skincare routine is hot. All right, guys, we're going to get into toxic confessions. We just have one this week because we got to wrap this up. But, okay. This, I, like, understood it, but I'm going to try and, like, break it down. Okay, so this girl has been DMing me for, like, a minute. She said, toxic confession. She said, I took my ex-best friend's brother's ex-wife to a concert with me.
Whoa.
And posted about it, knowing that all of them would see it because we all hate them. So this girl became friends with her friend's brother's wife, but now she's not friends with the girl or the brother, but she is friends with the wife, and she took her to a concert and like posted so like her entire family would like see that they're like hanging out and shit.
Yeah, that's toxic. That is toxic.
I know, it's very toxic. She
Love it,
also
though.
like sent me like a hilarious DM. Like her DM before this says, also, I am so willing to fly with Lily to go throw wine bottles at this boy. About my ex.
Yes, girl.
That's why I
Hit
was like,
me up.
okay, I need to read her confession. She's willing to go throw wine
send
on my
me a
ex.
DM.
Like, yeah. Lily literally has to dip the fuck out of here. First day at her new job. Woo, 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 woo.
Woo, woo.
Right. And it gives me, it's pretty early too, so it gives me some time. Maybe I will be able to edit this episode.
Yay.
Today.
Oh my God, get her done.
I
Get her
know.
done.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it.
Love
you guys
you
are super
guys.
cool. We love you. Make sure to go follow us at Gin Toxic Podcast on Twitter,
Big
Instagram,
fun.
and
TikTok.
TikTok.
Let's go. I'm a TikTok star actually now. So
Yeah, Lily made some
Never tell.
TikToks here this morning, and now she's
it's getting to my head.
right.
It's getting to my head. Love you guys. We'll see you
All right,
next
love you.
week.
We'll see you next week.
Bye, bye, bye.